The trail extends a heck of a distance. USFS Admin Trail on that sign. I think people would rather walk around the actual Yellowstone area than this free area. Look at this. Some kind of a campsite. Somebody's left their hammock out here. Doesn't look like it's been out here very long. Certainly it'd be easy to take, huh? There's a hotel not too far. I'm not too keen on them, but maybe I'll give it a try. See what it feels like. I've tried them before and I was never too happy with them. Scared about my weight. Just kind of sitting out in the middle of the woods here. It's like, sure, the city enforces no camping, so you get deep enough in the woods, and it's no longer the city's issue. Alright, I didn't want to go too far deep. Anyway, you can see there's paint markings out here. I don't quite understand what they're all about. Orange paint and blue paint. There's all kinds of markings all over the trees. Alright, there's definitely been a fire through here, as evidenced by this burnt piece of wood. Got another burnt piece. Not too many though. It's kind of a scattering. Poking down a little bit after digging, and I thought it'd get harder, but suddenly it felt like I just pushed into an open space. So strange. It's a very soft packed dirt for a certain layer at least. The best way to poop might be laying on your stomach, because then you can brace your stomach against the ground. Unfortunately, that's the most messy way. Extreme caution. Straight ahead. If you got $35 to spare. Four buses, all for China. The Chinese have really grown attached to touring this Yellowstone. Raft in the front, motorbike in the raft in the back, motorbike in the front.
Police department.
Yes.
City ordinance prohibits sleeping or camping in vehicles inside town limits.
Okay, I can leave.
So, are you headed north or south?
South.
Tell you what, if you go right here at the stop sign,
Yeah.
take a left. If you run 3 miles outside town, there's a big double wide truck pullout. You're welcome to stay there.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
All right. So it's 2:20 a.m. right now, and that's when he approached me. Well, I'm not so tired that I want to go to sleep on the side of the road 5 miles down, and I definitely can't stick around here now because the cop will go back to my car and try to catch me sleeping. I'm looking at 70-mile drive. It's incredible. There's no other cities nearby, not close enough, especially south of here. I feel awake enough. I really haven't been able to sleep. I haven't been able to sleep very well anyway because of my my gut problems, the lower gut problems. The scary thing is that I just won't find any good place. I just drive 70 miles and I don't know where to park. You know, it's like, where I was looking is like, it has the police station and the library in the same building. That's, if I just show up at 3 a.m., that's not gonna look too good. Glad I remembered to bring my keys this time too. Wow, that would suck if I lock my key inside. I mean, like, if he gave me a ticket, that'd be ridiculous. But he'd be like, who's to say I wasn't trying to look for a place to check in? There's a lot of choices for hotels. Don't let me catch you in your car again or you'll get a ticket. So this van over here, like, they didn't answer their car door. They didn't answer when the cop knocked on them, and they have everything, all the windows covered perfectly. So the cop just settles on giving them a ticket for something. Is there a gateway city for the Grand Canyon too, that have anal cops? Well, one nice thing about driving late at night, I have not passed like a single car. I can go the speed limit that I want to. I'm more comfortable at 55 to 60. Alright, I forgot I was in Idaho. I saw the speed limit sign. I'm like, why doesn't that say 80 miles an hour? And I'm like, oh, that's right, it's Idaho. At the visitor center at the West Yellowstone for a good hour playing my Hearthstone and listening to conversations. That was a nice thing. It's pretty much listening to the guide. She got to the point where she was kind of repeating herself to different people over and over. But she did tell a lot of different interesting things. And she advises people, everybody, she advises, go early, because there's going to be a line. And if she's telling everybody that, they're all thinking that, so it may not be such an advantage. And that's, I think, go early, particularly for Old Faithful. All right, so in Idaho, there's 2 spots now. Oh, this is a truck turnout next to the gas station. In 2 spots now, there's like these gates, like you see for railroad tracks, but there's no railroad tracks around. And I've seen 2 of them first upon entering Idaho. I've never seen those in any other part of Idaho. I don't know if it's to stop fishermen or what. They don't really advertise rest stops around here. It's more just kind of turnouts that sneak up on you. Dang, that light up ahead looked practically like a spaceship, but it might be just that it's a vehicle on a higher elevation that I'm approaching. Found myself, oh, there's a turnout. Cars there too. I found myself slowing down a little bit to figure it out. There's a lot of turnouts. No rest areas, but a lot of turnouts. But this turnouts sneak up on you. Right, so Ashton is, St. Anthony is less than 20, and I want to stop there, but it's going to be a little scary if I wanted to park at the library. Probably best to look elsewhere. I was going to say something else. Yeah, I passed like 3 or 4 historical points that are like turnouts where I could probably have slept as well. I'm not tired enough yet. I feel like things are slowing down in my brain, but I don't feel like that real fatigue that makes me want to just stop driving. I finished my sleep out in this gas station parking lot. I walk over and this is a visitor center with Wi-Fi. Apparently I'm in Ashton, which is a ways from St. Anthony, but I'll use the Wi-Fi if it's available. Try to figure things out. So when it's not a tourist town, they don't care about in the summertime. Wow, there's some thick boards. I don't feel so guilty about picking apples out of people's yards because most of these people let their apples go to waste, or they'll leave them for the deer if deer come by. The work center, all this is fenced in for them. There are a ton of signs. Food storage, be bare. I saw that sign somewhere along the route that I was heading towards here. I saw be bare and I was like, couldn't see the rest of it because it's at not dark time. From the community center library. I'm just really curious. Do people actually live in these? They look like they're kept up okay. Wow, they're tiny. Nobody's really... Yeah, they would not have their own bathrooms, so this building might be the bathroom. Oh, it's all blocked off. Alright, just curious. I don't think anybody's living here. And then behind the library, it's a curiosity. These little cars are kind of neat when you can afford them. Oh my god, there's growth. Can that be seen? There's a plant growing inside. How did that sprout up? This has been sitting here a long time. Since 05. It's low range. What is that? Can it be seen? These jerks set up a password system. At least the visitor center doesn't require a password. I can't recall ever stopping at a visitor center that had a password. Alright, this is pretty much the main street, the main road. Early in the morning, Sunday. A lot of thrift stores. Museum of the Henry. Yeah, I was walking by and I saw that sign. I saw the embroidery stuff. Didn't really think much of it. This embroidery. So they got a museum and then a little section for the embroidery. Oh, it's about Paul Martin. He grew up in Hawaii. Alright, just a little bit more of the downtown. It's big granaries at the end. That window is wide open. What the heck is going on here? Gas boy? This is an old credit machine. Never expected them to like go out of service like that. And it's just some old... Do I see anything in there? Old computers. Okay. So this is a part of a gas station or something? Card trawl system. It must have been the lanes right here. And then I don't know what these old cars are doing here. Really old cars. Get a close-up of this. A Mercury something. Is this door even locked? That's pretty neat. Got the old... Oh, it's a tape. They upgraded the tape. Oh, man. Don't try to shut it by the window. That's very flimsy. Mercury what? Renault Motors Core? That's a cellar. Huh. Assuming somebody's in the shop. This thing is all... What is all you got is a speedometer? They even left the key in there. Probably doesn't work. They got all kinds of motorized stuff around here. Big granary outlets. I'm surprised I don't see any Department of Homeland Security signs. Why do they protect only the Columbia River and not the other granaries? Alright, oh, $500 shopping giveaway by the Do It Best all across America. So yeah, this area is pretty active. They even got a lot of noise to really let you know things are going on. And it sounds like they're fans to maybe dry out the grain. And that's a lot of grain around here. Seed potato, Ashton seed potato. So they're selling seed potato, but all I've seen is grain matter. How much do I weigh? Or do I even register? Never heard the fan like this before so much. Every one of these granaries has a fan of some kind running. Big, every single one. And I've never seen a shuttle wagon before. What the heck? Which way does it go? Somebody dropped their bottlehead collection. Looks like all kinds of different varieties. Somebody left their grass trimmer over there. I get the impression that people who point and shoot cameras a lot might be on the same level of suspicions as people who carry guns. It's like you're pointing and shooting.